A very good morning. You're watching Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Tina Jha. Let's get you the headlines we are tracking this morning. Centre sanctions 80,000 crore rupees for Jammu and Kashmir. Package to set up new IITs, IIMs and AIMS. Develop highway, power generation and irrigation projects in the Union Territory. Changes in GST return filing schedule divided into 3 categories according to their turnover. Taxpayers can now pay on 20th, 22nd and 24th of every month. Move to reduce burden on IT systems due to last-minute rush. Full dress rehearsal for Republic Day parade today. India Gate to be closed for traffic till parade crosses Tilak Marg. Delhi Police issues traffic advisory. Brexit bill clears British Parliament after formal ratification by the Queen. Britain will leave European Union on 31st of January. It will be the first country to exit the 28-member bloc. And the nation remembers Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on his 123rd birth anniversary. President, Vice President and the Prime Minister to pay floral tributes in Central Hall of Parliament. The central government has sanctioned a development package of 80,000 crore rupees for Jammu and Kashmir. This will allow the development of highways, power generation and also irrigation projects and enable the opening of IITs, IIMs and also All India Institute of Medical Sciences in the Union Territory. Union Minister of State for HRD, Sanjay Dhotri, said that the projects which have been lying dormant for the last several decades are also being resumed in a speedy manner. Addressing the centre's special public outreach program to disseminate information about its policies and programs at Kalakot, the minister informed people of Jammu and Kashmir about the steps taken by the government for the rapid progress of the region. Dhotri, who was on a 2-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir, inaugurated several government projects in Kalakot and Naushera blocks of the Rajouri district. And Minister of Minority Affairs Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi said that the team of central ministers are visiting Jammu and Kashmir to spread positivity among the people there. Naqvi visited Srinagar on Wednesday as part of the central government's outreach program in the region. And during his visit, he met and interacted with locals at Lal Chowk in Srinagar. He said the people have a lot of confidence and there is a positive atmosphere in the valley currently. A group of central ministers are on a visit to Jammu and Kashmir to spread awareness about the positive impact following the abrogation of Article 370 and development measures undertaken by the government for this region.
लोगों में जबरदस्त एतमाद है, एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव माहौल है और उस पॉजिटिव माहौल को और लोगों के बीच जाकर के लोगों के संपर्क के साथ लोगों के संवाद के माध्यम से हम लोगों में और मजबूती के साथ जो बदलाव बेहतरी के लिए बदलाव है उस
Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat chaired a high-level meeting in Jammu on Wednesday. He inaugurated 42 water supply schemes in Jammu, completed at an estimated cost of 73 crore rupees. The water supply schemes will cater to 2.32 lakh people and also provide drinking water to over 46,000 functional households of 6 districts of Baramulla, Kulgam and Anantnag in Kashmir and Poonch, Kathua and Jammu in the Jammu division. He also reviewed the progress of the other ongoing schemes in the region.
जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए विशेष महत्व की परियोजनाएं हैं। उन सब में जो बॉटलनेक्स हैं, जो उनके सामने परेशानी आ रही है, उन सबको एक एक प्रोजेक्ट टू प्रोजेक्ट हमने डिस्कस किया है। लेकिन इस सब के साथ में मुझे बहुत प्रसन्नता है कि भारत की सरकार ने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में जो एक अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रम लिया है। हालांकि पिछले 6 महीने में जिस तरह से जम्मू कश्मीर में भारत सरकार की बनाई हुई योजनाओं का इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में तेज़ी आई है, लेकिन मुझे विशेष प्रसन्नता इस बात की है कि जो हर घर तक जल पहुंचाने की स्कीम और जिसके लिए अंतिम तिथि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने 2024 रखी थी, उसको जम्मू कश्मीर की सरकार ने, यहाँ की व्यवस्था ने उसको अपने लिए दिसंबर 2021 का टारगेट तय किया कि हम 2 साल में पूरा करेंगे।
The Finance Ministry on Wednesday staggered the last dates of filing GSTR 3B, a monthly return form, and has provided 3 dates for different categories of taxpayers, a move aimed at de-stressing the system. Currently, the last date for filing GSTR 3B is 20th of every month. From now onwards, there will be 3 dates, 20th, 22nd and 24th of every month for different categories of taxpayers. From now on, the last date for filing of GSTR 3B for the taxpayers having an annual turnover of 5 crore rupees and above in the previous financial year would be the 20th of every month. Around 8 lakh regular taxpayers would have the last date of GSTR 3B filing as 20th of every month without late fees. The taxpayers having an annual turnover below 5 crore rupees in the previous financial year will further be divided into 2 categories. The government has decided to set up three high-level committees to dispose of over 9,400 enemy properties, which is likely to fetch about 1 lakh crore rupees to the exchequer. One of the 3 committees will be headed by Home Minister Amit Shah. In an order, the Home Ministry said the decision has been taken for disposal of immovable enemy properties vested in the custodian of enemy property for India under the Enemy Property Act. The enemy properties were those left behind by the people who took citizenship of Pakistan and China. There are 9,280 properties left behind by Pakistani nationals and 126 properties left behind by Chinese nationals. The Union government has said that the country's economy is on the path of revival and nobody should have a pessimistic view about it. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said on Wednesday that the government would unveil its plan of action in the budget to boost the economy, which is grappling with a slowdown currently.
Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar has asserted that the fundamentals of the Indian economy are strong. Addressing the media after a meeting of the Union Cabinet, Javadekar said that the government will unveil its plan of action to boost the economy in the upcoming Union budget.
We are on our revival because from budget also you will get the government plan of action, but our strong fundamentals are very strong, and therefore nobody should create a pessimist view about Indian economy. Yes, there are ups and downs in world economy, and that reflects on every country. It is reflecting on China, reflecting on India also.
Several key decisions were taken in the cabinet meeting headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The cabinet approved Daman as the capital of the newly carved out Union Territory of Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Extension of the tenure of the OBC Commission by another 6 months till July 31st, 2020 has also been approved. The Cabinet has also approved revised estimates of 4,371 crore rupees for setting up permanent campuses for National Institutes of Technology.
पूर्ण फैसले में OBC कमीशन को और 6 महीने की जुलाई अंत तक मुदत देने का फैसला हुआ। देश में जो इतने ज्यादा आर्थिक और शैक्षिक दृष्टि से जो वंचित है, ओबीसी है, अदर बैकवर्ड क्लासेस है, उसमें भी अनेक तरह की स्थिति है। कुछ ऐसे मोस्ट बैकवर्ड क्लासेस है कि जिनको न्याय मिलता नहीं आरक्षण का भी। तो ये सब कैटेगराइजेशन करना नहीं करना, कैसे करना, इसके लिए ओबीसी कमीशन बना है। और इसमें अभी एक काम और भी पिछली बार जोड़ा था कि कास्ट के नाम में ब्रिटिश सत्ता के कारण, अंग्रेजों के राज के कारण बहुत स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स हर राज्य में वो जाति के नाम से भी आए।
The Union Cabinet also approved model MOU with foreign countries for unilateral and bilateral recognition of certificates of competency of seafarers. Akhilesh Suman's report for Rajya Sabha TV.
And news now related to the upcoming assembly elections in Delhi. The BJP has announced its list of star campaigners for the Delhi Assembly elections. The list of 40 campaigners includes party's biggest names like Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and several union ministers as well. The list in fact also includes star powers like Hema Malini and Sunny Deol. In some other news, the centre has moved the Supreme Court for fixing a 7-day deadline for executing death penalty of condemned prisoners. The Home Ministry's plea sought a direction from the Apex Court in fixing the deadline for filing of curative pleas after rejection of review petitions. The plea also said that if a convict wants to file a mercy petition, it should be mandatory to do so only within a period of 7 days from the date of receipt of death warrant. The plea has also requested that the Apex Court should mandate that death warrant of a convict is issued within 7 days of the rejection of his mercy petition. The Home Ministry also submitted that it should be executed within 7 days thereafter, irrespective of the stage of review petition, curative petition or mercy petition of his co-convicts. The plea comes in the view of the death row convicts in the sensational Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case of 2012, filing review, curative and mercy petitions, which has delayed their hanging. Time for a short break here, but more news and updates will continue on the other side. Do stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha TV. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in his Mann Ki Baat program on the 26th of January. It will be the 61st episode of the monthly radio program. And this time the program will be broadcast at 6 p.m. Usually the monthly program is broadcast at 11 in the morning. On Wednesday, Prime Minister Modi reviewed the progress made in 9 delayed projects spread across as many states at the first meeting of Pragati this year. These projects are collectively worth over 24,000 crore rupees and are spread over states like Odisha, Telangana, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Bihar, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Uttar Pradesh. The delayed projects include 3 from the railways, 5 from the Road Transport and Highways Ministry and 1 from the Petroleum and Natural Gas Ministry. The Prime Minister also reviewed the performance related to insurance schemes, the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. The progress under the Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and Systems project, which is a comprehensive and integrated system for effective policing through e-governance, was also reviewed by the Prime Minister. And ahead of India's human space flight venture Gaganyaan launch in December 2021, Indian Space Research Organisation will undertake 2 unmanned missions in December this year and in June 2021. Addressing the conference on human space flight and exploration, K.S. Shivan said that Gaganyaan mission not only aims at India's maiden human flight to the space, but also setting up a new space station for continuous human presence in the space. The Gaganyaan will also assist in ISRO's long-term goal of interplanetary mission. ISRO, in fact, will also send Vyomitra, a lady robot, in unmanned Gaganyaan spacecraft. ISRO chairman said that the humanoid will simulate human functions in space and also interact with the environment-controlled life support system.
We are going to do a lot of demonstration tests this year. After demonstration tests, and we are hoping to have the first unmanned mission today, this year end. And this our half humanoid, whatever you are seeing today, that's going to fly in that one. That's going to simulate the human systems, so that under the human system, how the system will behave, that our environment control life support system, how it will behave. That way we are going to do it. So that way this mission is on schedule, and also astronauts, the 4 astronauts are selected, and they are going for training in Russia by that January end.
I can monitor crew module parameters, alert you, and perform life support operations. I can mimic all crew activities like switch panel operations, ECLSS functions, etc. I can also be your companion, can converse with the astronauts, recognize them, and can also respond to their queries.
Let's now get you some news about environment and climate change. A space mission is being designed to get an absolute measurement of the light reflected off Earth's surface. The data from the mission will likely help reduce the uncertainty in projections of future climate change. It will establish a kind of climate fingerprint, helping the governments in policy making for sustainable development and also environmental protection. The spacecraft for the mission is named Truths and is being developed by the European Space Agency member states. It will be sensitive to light in the visible and near-infrared part of the electromagnetic spectrum and help keep tabs on Earth's radiation. The full dress rehearsal for the Republic Day Parade celebrations 2020 will be held today. The Delhi police has made elaborate traffic arrangements for smooth conduct of the parade along the route. The parade rehearsal will start exactly at 9:50 a.m. in just a few moments from now from Vijay Chowk and will proceed to Red Fort via Rajpath, Sea Hexagon, Tilak Marg, Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg and Netaji Subhash Marg. India Gate will be closed for traffic this morning till the parade crosses Tilak Marg. According to an advisory released by the Delhi police, the rehearsal will have the same route as that of the parade on Republic Day on 26 January. As per the DMRC officials, metro services will be available for commuters today, but a few gates at Udyog Bhavan and Central Secretariat stations will be closed. However, on Sunday, the entry and exit will remain closed at Central Secretariat and Udyog Bhavan from 5 a.m. till 12 noon. For Republic Day as well, no traffic will be allowed on Rajpath from Vijay Chowk to India Gate from 6 p.m. on Saturday until the parade gets over on Sunday. And the nation pays homage to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on his 123rd birth anniversary today. President Ramnath Kovind paid tribute to Netaji Bose on his birthday. The president said, Netaji remains one of our most beloved national heroes and an icon of India's freedom struggle. His courage and patriotism continue to inspire us. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu also paid tributes to Netaji on his birth anniversary. In a series of Twitter messages, the Vice President said, Subhash Chandra Bose instilled patriotism among people, gave the slogan Jai Hind, and inspired thousands of people to take part in the freedom struggle. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also paid tribute to Netaji. He shared a video message on his birth anniversary. Let's listen in.
नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस एक ऐसा वीर सैनिक जिसने आजादी की लड़ाई में अहम भूमिका निभाई। दिल्ली चलो, तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा जैसे ओजस्वी नारों से नेताजी ने हर भारतीय के दिल में जगह बनाई। नेताजी का एक ही उद्देश्य था, एक ही मिशन था, भारत की आजादी, मां भारती को गुलामी की जंजीरों से मुक्त कराना। यही उनकी विचारधारा थी और यही उनका कर्म क्षेत्र था। अपने लक्ष्य के प्रति जिस व्यक्ति का इतना साफ विजन था, लक्ष्य को हासिल करने के लिए
जो अपना सब कुछ दांव पर लगाने के लिए निकल गया, जो सिर्फ और सिर्फ देश के लिए समर्पित हो, ऐसे व्यक्ति को याद करने भर से ही पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी प्रेरित हो जाती है.
And on to some international news now. After years of acrimonious debate, British lawmakers on Wednesday finally approved the terms of their country's historic departure from the European Union. MPs in the lower house of Commons had already backed the EU withdrawal agreement bill, which ratifies the divorce deal that UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson struck with Brussels last year. But the unelected upper house of Lords made some changes this week, including on the rights of EU citizens and child refugees after Brexit. In a series of votes, the Commons, where Johnson's Conservatives have a large majority, rejected all 5 amendments and sent the bill back to the Lords, who then reluctantly agreed to back down. The bill is now awaiting royal assent by the Queen for its formal ratification, paving the way for Britain to leave the EU on 31st of January. The European Parliament still has to back the deal in a vote next week, but its approval in London is a historic moment as Britain now edges closer to becoming the first country to leave the 28-member European Union. The death toll from the new coronavirus outbreak in China has now reached 17. China has suspended all public transport, including flights in and out of Wuhan, which is the epicenter of the coronavirus, as the confirmed cases climb to 571, mostly from the city. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization's Emergency Committee has announced it will not yet declare a global emergency over the new virus. The panel of 16 experts, which met in Geneva, was divided on whether or not to declare the virus outbreak a public health emergency. Looking at the number of infections growing rapidly, China has put in place all the contingency measures. The cases of the deadly pneumonia were also reported from the US, Hong Kong, Macau, and also Mexico. A total of 9,156 passengers from 43 flights were screened for coronavirus infection till Tuesday at the 7 identified airports, including Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. According to the Health Ministry, no cases have been detected until now through these screenings. And before we wrap the bulletin, let's take a look at the weather conditions in the major cities of the country. Thank you.